John is here for lunch, and he picked me up some stuff.
So I was at FedEx dropping something off, and they have an extra 40% off their clearance all through September. So they had these posters that were marked down to $1.50. All their Funko Pops were marked down to $4.50. Harry Potter and
I
Wonder
don't
Woman.
have this Wonder Woman, and I don't have Harry.
And I got a couple things as gifts. Figured, you know, maybe Jessica, somebody would like that.
Oh my gosh.
This is for me.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
Isn't that cool?
Do you want to come see the progress?
Yes.
Alright, so here's the progress on the room. Starting to get some finishing touches.
Wow.
The guy's coming back in a few hours. John's gonna be here.
It's going to be so weird, like,
It is gonna be very strange.
having this closed off as a room.
So from the closet view, here's what it looks like inside the room. And actually, I don't think we showed. This is the closet piece that Lisa and Matt got. And it fits so perfectly. We also have been storing all the supplies up here. Everything that you guys have graciously gotten off of the wish list we have here. And he's gonna come back tonight to Mud. So today is a family visit day, which means it's a 4-hour visit. It's the last one that we will be transporting her for, because we have gotten support with transportation for that visit. But that means that I'm not going to be getting home until super late. So what I'm doing is I'm helping set up dinner for the family. We have this delicious HelloFresh meal, and it only takes 5 minutes of prep time. The instructions are super easy, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything set up, put into the pan, so that when John has the kids, all he has to do is throw it in the oven and it'll be ready. And then I'll just eat dinner a little bit later tonight, and Miss A is going to be eating with her family. Alright, so Miss A and I just came home from her visit, and we're coming up the stairs. We got the first layer of mud. It's starting to look like a real room. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it look just like y'all basement.
The unfinished?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I want to see what the door goes.
Alright, so here it is from the inside, and I told our contractor about our idea that we got from you all about the barn door that goes right here, and then it would slide in this part. And he wasn't too excited.
So you're not doing it?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna shop around and make sure that it can lock properly to give, you know, whoever's staying in here like the right amount of privacy. But yeah, I'm gonna tell him what to do, cause
Right, y'all paying him.
yeah. Miss A and I are both bummed. Sawyer's asleep. We got home late. But let's check on him and see if he's asleep. Let's see. 3, 5. Passed out. Oh, look at him. We woke him up. It was kind of windy, but he started crying. I feel like the crickets, you guys are gonna hear them.
Yeah,
It's pretty loud
crickets
back here.
pretty loud.
Crickets and bugs and birds and stuff.
It'll just create a nice ambiance.
The ambiance of our life. Okay, so for today's video, I wanted to answer a question that we got a while back, which was, what was the most challenging thing when we started to foster teens? And I like this question because, you know, if you're new to the channel, John and I didn't start off with teenagers being a consideration for placement. We actually capped it at 10, the age of 10. And then we kind of worked our way in, and you know, we had reservations. And I like this question because it's like, okay, well, what actually happened? Like, what, you know, we try to be really real on the channel and share as much as we possibly can. We try to be authentic, but also we're not going to air a whole lot of dirty laundry. We want to respect the kids who are in our care. So yeah, Miss A has gone through some stuff that we haven't shared with you guys. Our first placement has gone through some stuff that we didn't share with you guys, but really more so like, what did we go through that could be viewed as a challenge?
Yeah. Well, the first thing that kind of like pushed us into that is that we would get a lot of calls for kiddos that needed a home, and we just kept getting turned down. And, you know, talking with somebody at our agency, they said, like, if you're able to, you know, spread out your age range and take in teenagers, like, you're more likely to get the placement. So that's what we did.
From your perspective, what has been the biggest challenge?
I guess just like, because it's a totally different parenting style than our kids, obviously. You know, a 1-year-old or a 4-year-old, like, totally different parenting style.
Because when you're a parent, you typically will kind of grow into certain like milestones and like parenting decisions and stances and all of that. So for us, like with us having 2 young kids of our own, we were in uncharted territory.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were just like thrust right into, you know, parenting teenagers, which is not an easy thing to do, as many of you probably know.
Yeah, teenagers in general are a different breed. I think for me the biggest challenge is finding that balance between like a supportive like mentor versus like a disciplinary parent, and this is where it will depend on like what the child needs, and we've actually experienced kind of both. But like, when do you exercise that, like, you know, you are the foster parent, and so like you have to like kind of lay down the law, versus really just being there as support.
Yeah.
So I'd say from my perspective, that has been the most challenging for me, and relationships.
Oh gosh.
I would say like friendships, relationships.
Yeah.
You know, teenagers are social people, and so navigating how to support them with their friendships and relationships like that from day one.
Yeah. I think another thing is like, just everything's so different than when we were teens, even though it wasn't that long ago.
We're not that old.
We're not that old, but like, we didn't have social media, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, in high school we
bullying
didn't.
now looks so much different than it did when we were in school.
Yeah.
Like, when we were in school, like, you get bullied at school, and then you go home and it's over. And now, like, kids get bullied 24/7 on the internet.
Yeah.
So that's the whole nother
So the interpersonal
issue. Yes.
is the challenge. Yeah, I would say that. But overall, like, teens are still just kids, and, you know, just with any kid, like I would say, even though we're talking about like the challenges, like we have a specific video on the 5 reasons to foster teens, and so I'm gonna like link that up there so that you guys can see that, because honestly I feel like there's a lot more like positive reasons why you should be fostering teens versus what you would be afraid of.
If any of you have foster teens and you have some advice or stories, please comment below. We would love to hear them.
And also we love to hear that through our experience, so many of you have been either expanding your age groups or even just deciding to be foster parents to teens, like from straight out of the gate.
Yeah.
So we love to hear that. So definitely share those stories with us.